Good evening, everybody out there in Facebook world. We actually have a guest with us today, so you all are aware of Raw, Real, and Rayvon, and then we have Calvin, which is here, which is sponsoring our podcast today, B&K Deliveries, and he's coming to make you all aware of a nice event that's going on Sunday here in the Richmond area. All of you that's into gospel and just want to come out on a Sunday afternoon, meet some good people, receive some great energy, and get that good word. Um, he's going to give you a little bit more information, how you can get your tickets, um, the location, and all that good stuff, and the rundown of what's going to go on with his event on Sunday.
Thank you. How everybody doing today? So my name is Calvin Lewis. I'll be having my second annual Gospel Expo on August the 1st at 3 p.m. at 6335 Jank Road Restaurant and Lounge. This is an event that I've been doing for the past year and a half, working on my second one. It's just a time to give back to the community. Not only that, let people come out and hear some good gospel music. Also, this year I will also be giving back to the community. I'll be looking out for a lady by the name of Rosalind Thompson, who took her time to help out a homeless man back in Petersburg, Virginia. She took her time to make sure this man got food, sheltered. He also has a new job now, so I want to, look and give her the respect that she deserves for doing the kindness out of her heart. Um, for this event as well, I do have some vendors that will be there to, show you their products that they have. They are black-owned women that out here trying to do something positive. So I hope people can come out and support them as well. Also, I do have Ken Heath and the True Disciples, which would be the headliner for the event. I also have some other artists on the program as well. I have Whitney Prepal.
My niece.
I have Tiffany Jones. I have my brother Jamar Johnson. I have Mr. Trey. And I also have a gospel rapper by the name of Mr. Sarah from AME Music Group. They will also be there as well, trying to let people know who they are in the community. They are a new, upcoming record label that's looking for talent. And, just come out and just give us a good support. If you need any tickets, you can reach me at 804-481-6237 or on my Facebook, or you can also purchase at the door. Also, the MC for this would be Reverend Alex Williams from Petersburg, Virginia. He works at Johnson Funeral Home. And the hostess will be Miss Dianca Coles this year. So if y'all know these people, come out, show us some love, come out and have a good time. And I hope to see y'all there August the 1st, 3 p.m., 6335 Jank Road.
So are these just local artists or artists from surrounding areas?
Right now these are local artists from the
Okay.
Petersburg area. Um, they've been singing for a while. A lot of them been doing singing groups or been in church, and it's just they just want to give back to the community. I asked them, I reached out to them,
Okay.
and they was okay. Let's do it. Anytime you have good people in your corner, and they willing to do something, let's go for it. It's all
Gotcha.
about giving back to the people.
There was one artist you showed me on video. What was his name again?
His name is Trey.
Hey y'all, he's good. Check it out. I'm telling you, he's great.
Yeah, and I don't. I'm not familiar with any of them, but I am familiar with Whitney. Her voice is phenomenal. You hear me?
My niece.
Definitely, definitely phenomenal.
She get it from me.
She is a must hear.
I,
And then
I'm
too,
mad you ain't asking me to sing. I can sing. Hold on. We ready?
what you gonna do?
Go ahead.
You know ain't no water in here. You know the shower make you sound better. Okay. But anyways, so it sounds like it's going to be a really, really, really great event. And if you want some tickets and you forgot, you can either come back on this live, get the information, or if it's quicker for you to reach me, I can get you the information. Um, we are definitely going to try to make the event. Unfortunately, um, it was like my nephew that passed away, and so his funeral arrangements is Sunday. So I will be doing that, but hopefully after that we can come down and
All right, three
get
one
the
eight. Where
word.
y'all at?
So
Hey, I would definitely
so
try to make it.
yeah.
Yeah, y'all come
And
out.
how much are the
The
tickets?
tickets are
I'll support.
$15. They are $15.
So what is it if they don't get a ticket and they come to the door? Is it
15.
outside or
It's
inside?
it's an indoor event. It's an
Okay.
indoor event. Food will be available for purchase as well. You wear your face mask, of course. We still going by the
Practicing the
guidelines. We
guidelines of
still going
safety of
by the
COVID.
guidelines, so I do
That's
want to
great.
put that out there. They will have stations for sanitize. You sanitize your hands and stuff of that nature. It's a good environment.
So it starts at 3
Starts at
and
3
end
o'clock.
at what?
Roughly it's going to probably end between 5, no later than 5:30.
So it's gonna be probably
About a
two and a
two and a
half
half.
hours, two and a
Yes,
half, three
yes.
hours. So would there be other vendors out there?
Yes, there will be some vendors there as well.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I do
All right.
have some vendors. One lady, she just wrote a book
Okay.
for children,
Okay.
and I have another lady. She sells jewelry.
That's
her
her thing.
passion.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
that is her passion,
All right.
and I
Sounds
truly
nice.
appreciate. Can we talk for this? Opportunity to share what I got going on.
Yeah. We
No
appreciate you coming
problem.
through, and thank you for being a part of the podcast, doing the sponsorship, and anything we can do to connect and work together as a community. Can we talk is definitely always all for it. Always. It's the only way I won't participate and we won't is if we have another obligation. Other
Understood.
than that,
Oh yeah,
we got you.
all for it.
Understood.
So today's topic, be a friend, tell a friend. You can get individual, your friends to join. But today's topic is basically we're going to be having a discussion and our point of views and some of our stories and just things that we've been through as far as in bringing baggage from your past, relationship, friendship, matters with your family, just baggage from your childhood into your future and your present. Um,
Terrible thing.
so that's what the topic of discussion is. So any of you that want to, like we did last week, we have a piece there and here. If you want to ask any questions, you can ask questions, and I will be more than happy to give you my opinion, or Rayvon or Real, even Mr. Calvin will be willing to give y'all his opinion as well. So let's go.
All
So
right.
Rayvon, let's start with you.
All right, let's go. What's that?
How do you feel about the baggage, and have you done that?
I definitely have. I've had some trust issues. I think everybody's had trust issues. I brought them into my previous relationship.
The one now?
Yes.
Okay.
That and my relationship before that, and before
You just don't want to put the book
You
bag
know,
down,
you
do
ain't
you?
got the
my
trust.
thing is like with
Had to
me,
hit you with them Delta Airline check bag. You check them bags, bro.
yeah, gotta put them
Wow.
bags to rest.
You gotta check them.
He don't need to check 'em. You need to get rid of them. Don't even
Burn
bring them to the
burn them
airport.
bitches out.
Do something. You can't carry them on. Can't keep
Yeah.
carrying 'em.
So
With me, I just feel like I have trust issues. I know one relationship I was in, it was crazy, very possessive, didn't trust me at all, and it was a lot of lying and conniving and scheming. So with me, it was traumatic. It was crazy to the point where I went to jail. It was a whole lot going on. So with me, like I'm always it was always a wall going up with me. And to be honest with you, I don't. And I've always told, like I've even told my previous in my previous relationship, like it's hard for me to be in a relationship. I'm still learning. At 36, I'm still learning to be in a relationship because all my past relationships were terrible.
right.
So that's not something that you want to keep in like, no, this is what a relationship's supposed to be. No, it's not. It's crazy, is weird, it's disrespectful. So it's like, I'm still learning. I'm still growing as a man. And I feel like as a man or as a woman, women's perspective too, in a relationship, you're gonna keep growing, you're gonna keep learning. It's a learning process. It's like a spinning wheel.
But that's good that at least you are to the point where you walk into the relationship admitting that you
Oh
have
yeah.
baggage and this is what my baggage is. Because a lot of people will go into a relationship and they keep their suitcase closed for some years or some months, and then they open it up and you like, What it's in there? I don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
Yeah.
Like a damn jack o' lantern.
Yeah.
Boop.
So
Pop out.
you know,
Hell was
Yeah.
that?
right. And so at least you go to the table with, look,
Yeah.
I got baggage. My baggage is
Well, I'm
trust
not gonna say
issues.
that.
You don't?
I'm not gonna say that.
You don't tell them in the beginning.
No, it
So
was
when
kind of like me trying to
you sneak
trying
it.
to mask it, trying to deal with it in my own way. But then as time went on, and then was like little shit coming up, I'm like, yeah, like something in the past.
So you said that you brought it to your present relationship
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
right?
But I didn't present it at first. I didn't.
Right. So you didn't. What was the trigger to make you
Um,
say, "This is my baggage, and this is what I suffer from"?
it was a situation where we were gonna do something. I can't remember quite what it was. And then it was just like kind of back and forth. And shit did when it didn't make sense to me, I felt like it was a lie. And I was like, let me just calm down. This is not what it is. I'm thinking back in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But then after a while, it was like getting to me, and building up, and I had to let it go. And come to find out, it wasn't what I thought it was. So
Right.
I felt stupid, and I'm like, let's talk because I
Let me
can't
tell
keep
you
going through
why.
this. It's gonna make it worse. I'm gonna be looking crazy, and then at the end of the day, I might be by myself
Again.
Whoa.
again. Yeah.
So, how did your partner receive it?
Um, received it pretty well. Um, to me, I think they did. But at the end of the day, prior to that, as far as that past relationship, it was so bad to where that's why I was acting the way I was acting.
But did he or she did like did they embrace you, or did they
Nah, they not
was
even
like a
they
distance
yeah,
like
they embraced it, but they just not an emotional person. So I took it for what it was and kept it moving.
okay?
I mean,
So now you just
I'm good.
and
Yeah,
you
I'm
still
good.
because you said you kind of
I
still
I
kind of like
kind of deal with it, but at the end of the day, I just focus on me and just better myself because I know when I'm bettering myself and I'm getting to where I need to be, I can better for that person.
right. And
So
so for the viewers that's listening,
mhm.
what advice would you give them or tools that you would give them that helped you?
Fix yourself before you get to another relationship.
Now, would you tell them to make the person aware?
Make them aware, but before even that, don't even get into another relationship. Get to where you need to be mentally, physically, and emotionally before you get into another relationship because then you can avoid all that extra conflict. When you're where you need to be, you can be good for that person. Have to.
All right. So, which one of the two of you? Because we all, and I'm sure one of you are going to ask me, you know,
Let's go with a special guest. We're gonna
special
start there.
guest. Yes, because we don't know how long you're going to be here. So, for you, what does like, and it doesn't have to necessarily be relationship, it could be from family.
Right.
It
That's
could,
that's what I wanted to point out. When we say carrying baggage, we immediately think
relationship.
along the terms of relationships and exes and
And
baby
that's crazy because
mamas
that's what we
and
was thinking when we was coming
whatever
up
the
with the
case may
topic.
be. Bringing baggage from one relationship to the other is a wide variety of things. It could be financial baggage.
Yeah.
It could be
Right.
just straight family baggage, not necessarily
Friendship.
relationship. It could be friendship baggage. It can be a wide variety of things that's causing you issues in your current relationship because you can't let go of whatever was in the past relationship.
Right,
I just don't want people to automatically think
Think.
we talking just
Yeah.
Yeah.
baby
relationships.
mama drama per
Yeah.
se.
And
It
then,
ain't
or
always
baby
about that.
daddy.
Or
But
baby
two,
daddy drama, whatever.
a lot of our
I just
topics,
knocked their ass out. Go
yeah,
ahead.
a lot of
And keep it
our
moving.
topics is not.
I'm just
I am a relationship coach, but I'm a family mediation coach as well. Now I am really hands on with relationship coach because that's people call me a lot for that. So, but I don't want y'all to think anytime we have a topic, it's not just based on relationship. It's because I have had baggage from friendship where I was
Yeah.
hurt from friendship where I was hurt and picked up some things when I was a kid and carried it on, and some things right to this day I still carry on. So
Like you hurt me, I ain't gonna fuck with you. I ain't gonna fuck with you. I ain't gonna mess with you.
right.
Keep it
So
moving.
when we're saying this to you, we just wanted to make clear it's not about now if you want to talk about past relationship and whatever baggage you feel like you're still dragging or you have done and you had to learn to let it go so you can move forward and what has it done for you.
Well, basically, all my baggage has been relationships.
Okay.
Reason being because, like you said, sometimes you don't give yourself enough time to heal, and you hop into another relationship, and then you still carrying on that same baggage, but you're not trying to really show it, but it's there. Like the biggest thing is communication and trust, like you said. So I have been down that path where is that I'm like, dang man, I can't believe I didn't just what happened with that, that baggage, because you carried so much on your shoulders, and then when you bring it into the another relationship, first thing the girl gonna say or the guy gonna say, dang, well, I mean, you gotta learn how to let that go. But everybody heals differently.
Easier said than done.
And you
Yeah.
and a lot of times I think with men and women, they think another individual is letting it go.
It's not.
It's not.
Nah.
It's
But I'm
not.
saying the human mind though, and
Right.
because you just it's like a replacement is I done threw the baggage away.
It's just like people use drugs as a means of getting over their problems. You know,
Right.
when you get high, yeah, you think that problem went away for the moment,
Cause you have.
but once that high wear off,
You
guess
back
what?
down to earth.
Yeah.
Problem, here I am.
Yeah.
It
and,
never
but then
goes
you got two
nowhere.
problems.
Yeah.
You got
yeah.
an addiction,
And you got-
still
you got your
the same
problem.
still got the
So
same.
now you got two problems.
Right.
So until you learn to address the original issue, all you do is add on to it. And I would say like one of my biggest, heaviest baggage is you want to say that for you grammar people out there, but you know, I had somewhat of a financial baggage, I would admit, as we got together. And it wasn't I made the money. I make money. That has never been the issue. My issue has always been budgeting, managing my
There you
money.
go.
Because I'm one of those, if I walk in the store and see it,
I'm gonna get
I'm
it
getting
I'm
it.
buy it.
Yeah.
straight up.
Whether I need it or
Walk
not.
in the store, click on Amazon.
Oh, well, of course.
Do you think
Amazon.
that's a man's thing though? I mean, not a man's
Amazon.
thing. Like I feel like a lot of
No,
men, like
no, no,
even
no, no,
you.
no, 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 no. Women got problems with spending too.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it could
Yeah.
be anybody.
Anybody.
And mine was just not spending.
Yeah.
It was managing past, like my previous house, what was
Okay.
going on with that, or
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. And luckily, I got somebody that's better, a lot better than that, than I am.
Mr. Miscalculate.
She's, and I'll be straight up. In the first, year or so, less than a year that we was together, I sit there and blew through probably $20,000-$30,000
Mm.
and didn't even know where it went to.
Cool.
Because at the time, because of course we was fresh in a relationship, so no, she didn't know all my finances and what was I doing with money, whatever.
Yeah.
She had an idea what I should have been, what I should have
But,
had. So
I was paying attention, honey.
Yeah.
That cockeye was on that calculator, like, hold
Third
up.
eye.
This shit ain't adding up.
Ain't
here.
adding up.
What we doing?
so she's like, well, where the money? I know we talked about this. You had money from that, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
I can't explain it.
Yeah.
To this day, I can't explain it. But I realized I needed help with that baggage. That was baggage that I really needed help.
Yeah.
And I turned to her for help. And now everything's great.
Good to go.
I don't even know how much money I got right now.
She know.
She won't even tell me.
She know.
And it don't bother me.
It don't.
Because I know everything gets paid. And even before, and don't get it twisted. I never had a problem paying bills. I always paid bills, did what I had to
It
do.
was just always
But
an extra.
She
was-
just never had a savings that
she
he
was-
should have had with the money he was making.
Yeah, the money I had, I should have had way more money.
And that's
saved
my
up
issue.
or whatever. But unfortunately, I was one of
I got an
those that
addiction.
because I can
Yeah.
always go to work and work overtime, I didn't care. I work if I know I got something going on. I work
Yeah.
16 hours for the next 2-3 weeks because I
That
know
money-
I'm gonna bank some money
And be good.
and I'm gone.
And we good. Yeah.
Let's fly out. That's I had
But-
to learn that
And I
ain't
think we
Right.
all alike as men. We like the shoes. We like to look good.
And two,
All that,
men are so busy being a provider. So with him, when I start to become aware, I'm like, first of all, you don't have to work as hard as you used to because you have me now. So I consider myself as a partner,
There you
not
go.
just a baddie.
There you
And
go.
so as a partner, we're gonna do this together. And it's some things that I lack in that he's very strong in. But it had to take for us to become comfortable because he wasn't that comfortable at first. And I don't know if it was because it was an embarrassment piece or is I don't trust her because what happened to me in the past.
That be
see,
the case right there.
it
What
was
you just said.
it was
Yeah.
baggage.
That what
Yeah.
you just said
It
is a
was
key thing
baggage.
to a lot of men. Like when you find somebody that you really like or you into,
Mm-hmm.
you tend to not really don't want to give it your all
Don't want them to
It's
because
see
like
that
you
you
don't.
got
part.
your hold up.
Yeah, you like,
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
wait a minute now.
Let me
If
see
I
that
do that
part.
now, I just went through this same situation
Here I
now,
go
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
and
But
Yeah.
the thing is, y'all can check that, but you can't check what you need to check.
right,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it's nothing wrong with y'all being aware either of, hold on, I'm doing the same thing that I did over
Yeah.
here, and I didn't had 3, 4 of them drag me financially, and here I
yeah,
go again. Because,
Yeah.
but you know what that is with y'all men though? That's your provider mode. Because a lot of men ain't gonna give up that money financially like that. But see, when you are a natural born provider, it's like money is nothing to you.
right,
You
I'm
see
gonna
what
do
I'm
what I
saying?
need to
It's
do to
nothing
make sure
to
we
you.
good.
It's nothing to you, but it's everything to you because you know I gotta pay bills. I gotta take care of this. I gotta take care of what I consider as mine.
mm-hmm,
So this is what it is. And in our situation, two ladies, if you are going through this, when if your partner or mother or kids or whoever got a problem financially, sometimes we can't fuss and do this and do that and do that. We got to sit, talk, explain it, open up their mind so they can say, well, let me go here and trust you. Because I had to tell him, I make less money than you. And I got 4 kids that live with me. And this the inflation on my account savings and this the inflation on yours. And you make more money than me. So why
Uncle's
wouldn't
balling
you
out of
trust me?
control.
But I'm
I,
saying, but why wouldn't you trust me?
yeah.
So, but I had to make him feel comfortable enough to so he instead of just saying, "Give me your paycheck," and no, and it wasn't accusing. What you doing? You tricking? You this? You that. It wasn't
Tricking.
because we quick to say you
It
tricking.
ain't
Yeah.
tricking if you got
Yeah. Exactly.
it.
But
But
can,
you
but
know,
can I say this? I mean, me as a man,
Mm-hmm,
like let's say we all go out
mm-hmm.
and I got it, I'm gonna spend it straight up. That's just me.
But the question is, do you really got it?
I got it, but I ain't supposed to spend
So you ain't got it
it. I
but you
mean,
know,
yeah,
because you got to know when
yeah,
to say,
yeah.
"I don't got it."
And,
You're
and see,
not got it saying
that's
I'm
always
not
been my
broke.
problem because even if I got a savings at home or something to save, I don't need to be spending $200-300 at the bar.
Exactly.
But if I'm with people and
You,
they ain't got it,
I seen
I
you do
got
it.
it.
I
yeah,
seen
I
you
seen
do
you
it.
do it too, Claude. We talking about doing it tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? We talking about doing this tomorrow.
I'm not taking my credit cards tomorrow.
I
I'm
seen
taking
you do it.
cash.
But
I know,
but
that's it.
as you know, probably one of my biggest issues was it was my kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I paid buku whatever. You know, without a dollar amount, I pay a significant amount of child support for my kids.
Yeah.
Always have, always, and it's not necessarily court order. It
Yeah.
was I know what it
That's what you,
takes
yeah.
To raise a child.
to raise a child.
But you
So
still was going off of being a father.
right,
You
so
know what you want them to
but
have,
my
so
issue was they get that I was paying them money in child support,
Yeah.
but I was still doing the
Like he
same
wasn't paying
thing
child
like
like
I
we
support.
wasn't
wasn't.
paying child
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, if
Yeah.
one of my kids called and say, "Hey, Dad, I need this, I need that, I want to do this, I want to do that," okay, okay, bam, bam,
He
bam.
wasn't a dad to say, well, and my thing is like I explained to
Dad
him.
got this going on, so I can't do this right
I
now.
never,
Or
I never made it.
but
It's
but
Yeah.
you
just
know
That's how my
but
dad was too.
but some men will say this. I seen your mama that child support check. You better
Yeah.
ask her. Before.
I've never
He
in my
never done
life
that.
said that to my kids.
Yeah.
But like I told
To
him,
them, they don't even know that they would never even know that I paid their mother a
Yeah.
dollar.
Yeah.
right. But like I said to him though, and I will tell any man, you don't have to say anything to a kid, but you have the conversation with the other parent.
right, right.
And that's what I had to learn.
And let the other parent know, like I got bills,
Instead
just
of
like you do.
instead of
I do.
instead of responding to my daughter, I had to call the mother and say, "Look,
Yeah.
I just got a call about this. Why am I getting this call? You know, what's going on?"
Yeah.
And it was rough, especially one of my daughters heavy in the chair, Fame. Anybody know about Fame? It'll cost your arm, a leg,
College.
yeah.
Yeah.
You pretty much paying a college tuition.
Well,
Yeah.
I got two in
But it
school
was
there. I
something
know.
that she loved to do,
Yeah.
and if she couldn't do it, it was tearing her apart. So
You gotta do
hell
what
or
you
high
gotta do.
water,
They did
you
it.
know, I made
Now,
it
and I
do.
take my hat,
Yeah.
and like I told, I take my hat off to him and the mother because that's what they did.
Yeah.
But sometimes financially, we got to teach our kids when to fold on something because I know that's what you like to do, but then maybe you need to do it over here.
No, the issue was because, and I'm gonna be honest. I asked in the beginning. You know, we kicking out all this cause fame. I'm gonna tell you, it's $500 a month. Well, I'm
Just to
sorry.
go.
Mm.
That ain't travel.
Let me get,
That ain't
yeah.
uniform.
It's $500 a month just to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay roughly $1,000 a year for uniforms. Twice a year, you got to pay $500 for uniforms. So that's just cover the bases. They travel 6-7 times a year. So
And you pay all that.
I gotta pay plane tickets. I gotta pay for hotels. I gotta pay for
Food.
food.
And fundraising. And they got to do
and
fundraising.
and you gotta
sell.
do fundraising.
Right.
So I'm like, if I'm paying all this money, what's the fundraising for?
Yeah.
So when I
Where that
asked
money
her
going?
mother several times, she's like, "We doing all this. Is this gonna benefit us in the long run? Because me, this same money I'm putting into this,
Yeah.
I can put into a college fund.
Exactly.
Oh no, we doing this and she gonna be good and she gonna get scholarships and ask how many scholarships you got. They don't even give I found out later they don't even give scholarships for cheering. I found out that when my daughter was a senior in high school.
Oh,
And she had been doing this since she was 6 years old.
Yes.
all that money.
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
So,
So
from
look,
the time she
he
was
said you
6
want
till
Destiny
she
to
was
do it.
18.
I said you won't do.
Imagine
Destiny
how
won't be
much
jumping
money
up
I
on
put
that trampoline.
Man,
Imagine how much
I
money
probably
put
would
up.
have flipped out.
You talking at least 3-4 plane tickets a year. At least 3-4 plane tickets
That's about
a year.
that's
And
almost
he-
100,000.
Yeah.
Almost. Got to be.
But-
I paid for college over.
Yeah. So he said, Destiny want to do cheer. She, Jay about to be done. She can do. And I said, let me tell you something. I spend your money like I spend my money. My money ain't going for all that
There you go.
because I don't have no understanding. And I look at things with a purpose and a reason and long term.
Yeah.
What are we getting in return? Really? Because it's no way that you're this expensive.
Got to be a refund somewhere.
But it's no way that this is this expensive and I still got to sell popcorn.
And I still
We always got to think
still got
who's
to do
benefiting
car
up from
wash.
all
It
that
should
money. The
be
organization.
fundraising.
They
for
getting the
nothing.
money. They got the
they
money, but they
robbing
still
them.
want the
But
when
parents
she-
put in
but-
more money.
But when
Smart
my
progress.
bonus daughter, his daughter
Mm-hmm.
got to a certain age, and I'm talking about faithful and loyal, she was having a bad day one day, and she went to practice, and she was just having a bad day, and the coach said something to her, and they just kicked her off the team. How do you kick her off the
Are you
team?
serious?
And I'm paying you all this
they
money.
kicked her off the team after I had just brought a plane ticket for her to go to a competition.
Oh,
And you ain't
no.
go to
and I
nobody.
didn't get none of that money. I had just gave her $400 for a plane ticket to fly to Texas.
But how do you
for a
kick somebody off the team that's
then
been
they-
with you since they was 6 and
And
now
then
they're 18?
When they didn't win, they turned around and asked her to come back to the team.
Oh, I ain't
She was
going
the
back.
best one.
I ain't
Period.
going back. So did
you
she
can't
go?
tell her. Yeah, she went back. You can't kick her.
But that's her thing, though. That's all she
That
knows.
was her passion.
That's what she
Right,
knows.
that's all she know. But
Yeah.
at the same time,
I don't necessarily blame her.
No.
I blame the parents, not just her
Yeah.
mother, her father as well. Because trust me, I was going up there.
No, it's not
and
even
me and
y'all
him was
to
gonna
blame.
have
It's to blame the
real
people that
conversation.
developed this whole situation because it's like, how do y'all treat kids? Like, you don't do that.
right, you don't. But at the same time, though,
They know.
but
they,
at the
they
same
know they
time,
gonna
with
get that
parents,
money.
but with parents,
They know they gonna.
that's why with my daughters, and I've been a single mother, I don't even know what child support is. I know kind of the description of it, but to actually see it. So I've always had to move with 4 girls. This is what it is. We're gonna pay our way. We're gonna do our part. But this has to make sense for the household. I know that you love doing this, but this has to make sense. And I will say, with his daughter, she a trooper when it comes to cheering. Trooper, I was mad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't put in $1. But I was like, do what? They kicked you off. You know what I'm saying? But then it goes to this is where you had a conversation with your child to say, this is what you need to expect with people in life.
Yeah.
loyalty, doing this, doing that, because they feel like, oh, you 18, 19, it's time for us to replace you anyway. But here no there, that's financial baggage, and that's why
Yeah.
you got to be mindful on
Got to.
how you spend your money. Talk about it, get some help. You know what I'm saying? And if your partner is better at financing than you are, let your partner do that part.
And I'm terrible with it.
You gotta
Yeah.
My partner is
anytime
my
and
partner is excellent with finance.
But
Mine,
he excellent at it, and you
yeah.
know that you terrible at it. Will you give your partner your paycheck and say, "Look, whoop whoop whoop, da
But
da"?
I have, but he doesn't want to accept it, so I've tried to learn to do it on my own.
What? Okay, so since you got to learn to do it on your own, there's nothing wrong with you getting a financial coach so you can become great at it because he might
But
struggle with it.
you know what I'll start doing? Like when I get paid and all my savings or whatever, I send it over to them. I keep what I need to spend as far as like extra money.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Household bills, as long as that shit paid, we're good.
Because it worked for him, and
Cause
I'm
I'm a
glad
tennis
that
shoe
he
freak.
trusted me enough. You know what I'm saying? To say, all right, cool, because it's and like I tell him, you work too hard not to enjoy vacation. With the money that I make and the money that you make, we should be able to pay all of our bills before we leave on vacation and do whatever it is that we want to do on vacation. If we're not doing on something on vacation, it ain't got nothing to do with money.
I was too busy worried about how many hours I got to work when I come off vacation to make the
To
money.
make the money up.
That was
Thank
my
you,
issue.
thank you,
But do
thank
you
you.
worry about that now?
I don't care enough. Well, I'm salaried
But
now,
you
so
still
it's a
got to worry
certain
about
amount.
that because
But
you
he
can
don't have to
never
worry about
you
that
can never
now.
have too much money.
You
But
can never have too much money, but I'm saying when you have that comfortability and you have that partner financially,
When your
it's
mindset
gonna.
like that though, you gonna always do that.
nah, honestly,
You're
no, I'm
not,
good.
you
I'm
know?
good.
Okay.
But to
I
rewind a
do.
little bit, when we talk about baggage,
It's hard.
her baggage, my baggage, everybody's baggage, I just want to point out that you know she said how she didn't know what child support was.
Hmm.
So in my eyes, I think that kind of created that line of separation, knowing
Hmm.
that because as she was telling me, as she was pointing out these issues with what I had going on, and how I'm paying this child support and I'm doing this for my kid. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, she just hating because her baby daddy ain't giving her, that I'm being honest.
Yeah.
That's my thought process. She don't know what it's like, so she don't understand it because they not doing nothing for their kids or whatever. So she could never understand this. It
Yeah.
took me to get over that phase to get rid of that baggage and not
Okay.
look at her baggage as a combination of my baggage. That's over
And
and
and,
done
and
with.
and for me, I was like that because the choices I made. And it wasn't that they were out on the street moving around working and doing what they had to do. It was because they was incarcerated. So they couldn't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it wasn't that they were out and they was just like forget the kids. It was just they was incarcerated because that was my type. That was my baggage. You know what I'm saying? So my baggage was, but me as a woman, when they fathers did touchdown, it's not you need to do this, do that. Get yourself together. I want you to get yourself together because if you got yourself together, I know my daughter gonna be together when she come to you. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? That's me. That's the type of woman that I am, and I had to show him that it's not about hate. I just know BS when I see it. I
Yeah.
just know when somebody's dragging you financially when I see it because I'm a woman, I'm a mother, and if I was on that, my daughter's fathers probably would what I'm saying? Be like you if I was that type of mom, but I'm not. I want your household to be like my household. So when my daughter go to your house,
Hmm.
I don't have to.
She's comfortable.
She's comfortable. It ain't. I can't wait to get back to mama's because Lord, I can't sleep on this couch. All these people in this house and there ain't no lights, ain't nothing in the refrigerator. That's what I want for mine, so they don't know the difference. Cause see, when his kids transition from one household to another and they come to ours, when it comes to lights, water, groceries, doing things, it's the same balance
Even
here.
their own space.
And like I told him, some things like I'll call their mothers and say, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting this for such and such, just so you know you don't have to get it. That's just the woman that I am because I'm a mother before I'm anything. Period.
And
Because I want him to be a father to mine before anything. You can't replace their fathers, just like I can't replace their mothers. But we can be that figure when it comes to our household. So with that baggage that I had to tell him, That's not a bitter baggage. I'm just telling you that hold on, because who takes care of you? Who
Exactly.
makes sure you straight?
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you go to work, you sick and you break down and you can't do certain things because all you have done was ever work, 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 work.
Hmm.
Who's gonna take care of you?
Mama
Who
got you.
got your back? Nobody.
Always me.
So it was my job as his future and as his present to say, look, your weakness is my strength. My weakness is your strength, and we're gonna do this together. Just trust me. I have never given you a reason to not trust me. You've never given me a reason not to trust you, and this is just what we got to do. Because we both came with some baggage when it came to insecurities.
Gotcha.
We didn't come with baggage like, oh my God, all this going on. We came with baggage of insecurities and thoughts. But once we
Because
got it
we
out,
both had been through, my I say part of another part of the baggage was I had a baby, not necessarily a baby mama issue, but my youngest daughter, her mom was used to me moving a certain way,
Right.
doing certain things. So she wasn't never used to me having a woman there
used to doing what
doing
she want him to do.
right. So
How
I'm gonna
she
tell you,
want him
in
to
the
move.
beginning,
Hell.
nephew, oh my God,
Nah.
man, I was about to check myself in. I was gonna check in. But it's funny because long story short, it's like now them two talk more than I talk to. Them two will reach out to each other about my daughter coming over, clothes, whatever.
You gotta
When
understand that.
But
before
it took.
it went from us meeting at a McDonald's in downtown Richmond in the middle of the hood.
So did they get along at first?
No.
They wouldn't.
Oh.
And it
They
wasn't me though.
wouldn't even. I
Oh.
mean,
She couldn't accept that. She couldn't accept her role right now.
Because she was still holding on to the what if of them.
the baggage.
But that was
It
baggage.
was still baggage.
Yeah.
And it was
But see,
she
me
had to have
being
his
me-
schedule.
me
She had to
being
have his
me-
work schedule. I couldn't
Oh, so
if
you brought the baggage on.
Right.
Yeah,
But
he-
me being
he-
me,
yeah.
it wasn't about her.
Yeah.
Me being me, it was about my daughter.
But it was all honesty,
It
straight
was
up.
just It
Yeah.
wasn't no.
it wasn't
was
about
just-
them.
Yeah.
To
And
me,
she
it
didn't
won't
like
be-
the
it
fact
won't
that
about
it
me
wasn't
and
about
her.
them. It was about the daughter.
I'm doing what's gonna be I'm keeping things on the up and up because of my daughter.
Okay.
But I had to learn that certain things I don't have to give in to and sacrifice.
Because he would
just
feel
for the
bad.
sake-
And he
just for the
told
sake
me,
of my daughter.
I feel bad.
I'm gonna take care of my daughter. She gonna be good. She
That's
gonna be
some real man
safe.
shit.
She gonna be. Ain't no question.
Right.
So, and this is just added security. I can't do half.
Right.
You ask one of my, I give her the one ponytail special in a minute.
He called it the combo.
I give.
But and,
Don't
and,
ask
and,
me what
and,
it look
and
like.
even with that, with
What?
me knowing how she felt about me, she messed up her toe, broke something like
She had
that.
surgery or something.
And I know how she likes to keep her daughter. She don't play when it comes to the hair, none of that.
Gotcha.
And I've never taken that from her. Never. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wash her hair, blow dry, and do her hair. So that's the least I'm got to worry about. I don't know the severity of it because again, it was you over there, I'm over here. But I know as a mother,
The initiative of doing
this is what I would want my daughter's bonus mom or stepmom to do.
Right.
You understand? For my daughter. And a lot of it was I was on the flip side of like the baggage with my daughter's fathers when they was out and they would come and get their daughter. The girlfriend would sit in the car, had an attitude,
Didn't speak.
But look, my daughter would go, wouldn't come back, hair be nappy, toe up. You hear me?
Wow.
But it wasn't on your
Right. I get that they wasn't on my level, but I'm saying that's what made me be like, but see, he never knew that though. And so I had to tell him, this is what I've been through. I've been through it on both ends. I've been through it when, my past relationships, I got to deal with the baby mama drama. Then with my daughter's father, I got to deal with their girlfriends being insecure of me. And I'm like, you pull up to the house, come in. How you doing?
Right.
Because I want to see. How you
Right.
doing? My name Rachel. You want something to eat? And everybody know I love to cook. So I'm like, you want something to eat? You good? No, I don't even want to come in. Okay.
That tells you the demeanor right there. That's
Right.
crazy.
So they're sitting to dry. But see, I wasn't like that.
Immaturity.
And so it took for me and her, once we had that conversation, I explained to her, I could never take your place as a mother. And you are a good mother.
Right.
These are my intentions for James. You know what I'm saying? These are my intentions for him. I can't expect for him to be a stand up father figure for my daughters, and I'm not a father, I'm a mother figure for his daughter.
Right.
Only one woman can run our household, and that's me.
That's
You
right.
can't do that, honey. Now, your house is your house,
But this yours right here.
but this is mine, and this is my peace place. So, anytime your daughter comes over and you might not have time to do her hair, or her hair is misplaced, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do her hair before I do mine. But I'm going to make sure she's straight because that's what mothers do. And once we had that conversation and understanding, it was, after that, it was what? Good.
Peace, love,
And that's why I tell women sometimes
It was just a conversation
It
that
need to
takes
be
care
had.
of it.
you
That's it.
Yeah, but
It wasn't even no drama. It was just conversation.
But when I tell y'all it was some
That's it.
baggage over our stuff because of that, he came with the one thing, he came with the one baggage that I said I'm not dealing with. I don't care who it is. I'm not dealing with it.
What's your last name?
Just Pope. But he
Okay.
came with it though.
Right.
But it was God just saying everybody got back. Like Rachel, you got baggage.
Look, bro, nephew.
Yes,
let me tell
sir.
you, it got serious one time. I'm gonna tell you, it got serious one time, right? So we having a cookout for her daughter and my daughter graduated the same time. We had a big cookout for for their graduation, whatever. So my sister come down from Maryland. She hadn't seen my daughter's mother in a while. You know, they was cool back in the day or whatever. So they was outside across the street. In the middle of the street talking.
What?
This one right here. Y'all gonna carry that somewhere else. So how you gonna tell these people they can't talk to
No,
each
I told him, I said, let me tell you now. Because this was when we were still, because she thought that when he would come get his daughter,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't come. If you got Rachel and the kids with you, I meet you at the McDonald's.
Question.
Uh-huh.
When you say that, right? She didn't want you to ride with him.
To her house to
So
pick
her-
up their daughter.
Now, is that
In
a
our car,
is
her
that supposed
car?
to be a respect thing or
No.
what? Because
That's an insecurity thing.
I like recently we went through that same
Uh-huh.
situation with her people.
Baggage. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it was like why he got to come out here. But at the same time, I'm showing respect to your mom.
Mm-hmm.
I speak to your dad and everything. We're here to drop him off.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
So on your part, it was another guy.
Yeah. My fiance,
Right.
Her
he,
other-
he,
her-
he was
her
feeling some type of way.
so
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's all
hey,
that
why
is.
dude? You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Because you want to know why? Let me tell you why.
He's more worried about
Her.
than he is the baby.
Yeah.
Because she was worried about him because she felt like, and I'm going to be honest, I respect her to this day because I was a woman that was hurt before.
Right.
But I was never that woman that blamed another woman for what didn't work between me and my daughter's fathers.
Gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm mature. Honey, I didn't break y'all up. When I met him, he was a single man. Now, whatever y'all had going on, dipping and diving in and out because it happens,
Mm-hmm.
that had nothing to do with me.
Y'all
I
was
don't
broke
know
when I met
you.
him.
I don't know you. We wasn't friends. We wasn't none of that.
Right.
So you think, and I really feel that she thought she was flexing. And it wasn't the graduation, it was Jay's birthday party.
Oh yeah.
It was his daughter's birthday
Daughter's
party.
birthday party.
So she pulls up and brings the gift and hee ha ha with the sister. And I had to tell the sister when she come in the house, let me tell you something. Anytime you want to roll with her and talk to her, and it wasn't about jealousy, because the sister had no idea what I was going through as a woman.
Right. Right.
Do that up the street at her house. Because see that right there, that's being funny. And I don't play that.
Yeah, that's that fake stuff.
But
I
no,
don't
that's
like
being funny.
The
That's
hee
proving a
ha
point to
ha. Oh,
me.
the
Like
hee
I
ha
can
ha.
show up, I can do what I want to do, but you better not spend the block and come around there and hang out of mine. Oh no, honey, because we will meet at McDonald's
Cause
again.
like I still got pulled here.
But you know, in all honesty, us as men,
Right.
we
I
don't
still got
see all
pulled.
that.
No,
So I can hee hee
We,
ha ha.
to
Yeah.
us,
But you
we
can't do
trying
that
to
and shit
figure
in my
out
house 'cause I don't know
what
nobody.
the hell happened.
Cause you don't know
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah, like
You
you
know,
sitting in the back, like,
it's-
yo, what the
Because again,
right.
we have no
Know
ill
you.
intentions.
right?
We just
that part.
They-
looking at the daughter. We
Yeah.
looking at the kid. We not looking at what the.
And I
daughter
told
got
him,
going on.
I said, you better go out there and tell him. And he said, what? And I said, you better go. So look, so my
Confused
brother,
now, like, what?
So my brother,
And that's the part you didn't
and so
see,
he,
right? It
and
came
so
nowhere.
so he looking like, oh my god, I gotta deal with. So he thinking, whatever you do, don't mess up my daughter party.
Right. Don't act a fool.
So I'm like, I'm not messing up your daughter party. Your sister's mother is messing up your daughter party. So I go outside, and I'm red in the face, my cheeks red, my ears red. So my brother and my cousin look at me like, what you up to? And I said, nothing. What y'all doing? And I said, I'm about to walk. They said, what you doing? I said, I'm about to walk over here. So
Well, that's a lie.
they like, Rachel, don't do that. So I go over there, but I was polite.
Right.
Yeah.
I was polite. And I said to her, me and you need to sit and have a discussion. And this right here, I'm not feeling that. I don't feel comfortable with it. Because I knew. Now, if we, like where we are now today, honey, you can come over, sit in the
Awesome.
backyard. We can have a birthday party.
Anything.
Because
She
there's,
come in the house all the time.
Yeah.
Hell, sometimes I look up and she's standing in the living room like. What the hell?
But
And I'm
this is
like-
this is one thing I can say about you, and I've always told you. Even me prior to meeting Rachel and just knowing her in like previous meetings, Rachel's always been a woman of her word, just a woman. Period. So like you always respectful, always you carry yourself respectfully, classy, and you handle your business the way you need to.
and it is me just letting
It
people
is.
know this is my expectations for how I want to be treated.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm telling you this because I come with respect and peace. Period.
And again,
That's what I come with.
me, I didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
Because you haven't experienced it in the
Because
past.
I'm still confused. Like, what's the big deal? But
Yeah.
hindsight 2020, I see it's just a matter of respect.
Yeah.
You know, you got an issue with me coming in your space
Yeah.
freely, but you feel like you can come in my space freely
That ain't
just
how it
because
happen.
you're a child. It's,
You
no,
can't.
it's not like
You
it.
can't.
It shouldn't be like that. But again, I didn't
Yeah.
understand that at first.
Yeah.
Now I understand it because I would be the same way.
Yeah.
If her daughter's father pulled up, whatever, which I would never interrupt that man seeing his child.
But when you
But
being
make sure,
disrespectful,
just make sure we respectful.
yeah, when you disrespectful,
But if you look,
it's a whole nother ball game.
but hold on. But if you scan through my, like I had to tell me, if you scan through my phone, right, and you see the sideways of him talking, I don't want that dude around my kid, and why that dude living, and then I'm following suit. So like me, like I had to tell him, what if they would have told me, I don't want, when I came to you and said, you can't live in here because
It just
Lydell and Darnell said, nah, they don't want you. You gonna be like, hold up, who running this house?
hold on.
You see what I'm saying?
That
Well, that's different
We
for me
gonna
because
dead
I'm
that.
gonna have my own damn house. Lydell, Donnell, Ronell, Donnell,
look,
Markel,
erase that motherfucker. We gonna dead
Why
that whole
you doing the robbing of the
situation.
name though?
Obama,
Oh, Damien, but what I'm saying,
Trump.
Yeah, just
ain't nobody
in general.
can tell me where I can be at.
but what I'm saying,
You're a
is,
husband. That's your
understand,
house.
I
So,
understand, I'm just saying.
but before we was
But
husband and wife,
that's the main reason why I'm gonna have.
but I had to break it
because
down
I
to
don't
him
want
though.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true. But if that man, even though y'all not married at the time, if that man is stepping up and that father not,
It wasn't that
I'm
they
not gonna explain shit to you.
no. It wasn't that they wasn't. It's because they was incarcerated because of their choices. So for me, this is my thing and how I am. Okay, I chose to deal with that caliber, that type of dude that's going to be in and out because this is the life that he lives.
We know.
So I see he in his cup. You see what I'm saying? He in his cup. We know.
But no, go
But-
ahead.
She got a tight. Oh, it's about to get good. You ready over there? We about to get
Thank you.
How much time
Look,
we
thank
got?
you all. Look,
We about to flip-
thank you.
Damn, we ain't got but 9 minutes left. It's about to get good.
No, but
But
in
I
that
ain't got no
situation,
time.
I feel you. But
what I'm saying is the same way y'all men is like I ain't for that because who he think he is.
yeah,
I'm the same way as a woman though.
yeah, because you keeping your level of respect and being the woman that you are.
Because
So,
even
I get it.
exchange is no what? Robbery.
At
Even
all.
exchange is no robbery.
Yeah.
So you can't want me to be a certain way with my daughter's fathers when they come to you, but you ain't a certain way
And
with
you
your
ha-
baby mamas.
I get
That
you.
don't
I get
fly
you.
with
I
me.
get you. I get
That
you.
don't roll with me. I ain't with it. But at the end of the day, you can't teach somebody how to treat me. Only I can teach somebody how to treat me, including you.
I agree with that.
That's just me.
Because
That
if he
was
popped
sharp.
up in my house like
That
that,
was sharp. Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah,
I would have went
that's
out in the
true.
middle of the street
And see,
said,
me-
Yo, What's
What's
the
up?
deal, son?
How you gonna come around here and do right, and then
You
you gonna
right,
post up
right.
like you the man?
Again,
You not the
I
man.
didn't understand at the time, but
You not coming to my
as
house.
you think about it, I wouldn't give
Yeah,
it.
I
Don't
feel
come
you. I
on
feel
this
you.
block. This
Yeah.
is my block. Don't come on this block. You don't respect me. Don't come on my
And see,
block.
men gonna say block. I said this is my piece. This is my
I be
space.
around like this.
This is my block.
Fucking
This
nah.
we got a deed on this over here, honey.
Right.
My block.
You got a deed on your block or whatever.
Don't
We
come
not
on my
even
block.
exchanges, no
Especially we
rivalry.
span some shit together.
We
Nah, we're not
even
doing
I
that.
don't care if he was paying it. I take care
I'm
of you.
just saying whole
I
life.
make
Period.
you happy. We're not doing none of that. So all I'm saying is I came with baggage. He came with baggage. We worked it out.
Yeah.
And when you have baggage, for you all that's out there that's chiming in, when you have baggage, sometimes you got to explain your baggage to the person that's helping you unpack it. You can't expect for them to understand
Right.
your baggage without an explanation because they deserve one.
You gotta
You
explain
cannot
that.
want somebody to lay down with you, help you pay bills, help you get your life together, live and be happy. But then when it comes to their baggage, you want to fold. You want to, I ain't got to deal with. No, you do got to deal with because that's baggage.
Right.
And so you got to help each other unpack it. And so what I'm saying is, if you got baggage moving forward, make your person, whether your new girl, because I had some girlfriends that stabbed me
understanding.
in the back. You hear me? Literally, I'm thinking we cool, we this, we that. Oh, knife in my back, turn it, pull it out, put it back in, all that.
Crazy.
But because the God is in me, I refuse that baggage of them mistreating me and mishandling me stop me from embracing a sister that want to do right by me, that really know the meaning of friendship,
Right.
that really know that Rachel, you are a good, genuine person. I owe you loyalty. You owe me loyalty. This is what friendship is about. I don't. I move past it because I hold responsibility and accountability to individuals that do something to me now. If you ain't do nothing to me, and we cool and we just meet, I'm not gonna hold you accountable for what Rayvon did. Because what Rayvon did is what Rayvon did. And we done had a whole discussion. I ain't fooling with you, Rayvon.
And next
Now,
day we back, buddy.
no.
It's not that serious though.
But sometimes though, you got to leave certain individuals where they
Where
at
they
because
at.
they don't mean you're no good. So it's
does-
baggage.
So
You
to
can't
you,
bring
does
them
that
along
is
the
people
ride.
in your life for a reason, for a season? Does
Exactly.
that mix?
Yes.
Okay.
People in your life for a reason in the
Okay.
season. So you have the trees, you have the leaves. So you got the people that if a strong wind come through, they're gonna fly away like the leaves.
Burn your
You got
ass
the
up.
people that's there for you, that's solid, that's strong. They're
Yeah.
gonna be a branch or they're gonna be a root of that tree.
Now what I thank God, what I got going on now, cause I got somebody that support me, got my back 110%. And real quick, I know time is short, but when you say about the baggage situation, our communication is so crazy. How we came together, we talked about all of our past baggages on a trip. We put all that stuff in one bag,
We did that in Vegas, mama.
and we threw it out in
When
the,
y'all
in
got
Atlanta.
together, or
Yeah, when we got together,
But they went on a trip.
I took her to Atlanta for her birthday.
I remember that.
So
She was
during
so
that
happy.
time, we we conversate. We talking about our past relationships, our past hurts, and everything. So we figured out we was meant for each other.
yeah,
And I kept asking her, I was, yo, where you come from?
And there's an age difference between y'all two.
Yes, it is. It is. It's an age
And
difference,
so-
but it does. But her
But you
soul
share
is
the light. But you share the light because some people won't deal with younger or older because of the. It ain't about the age, it's about the mindset.
and her
Tell you
mind,
that
her
key
mind,
is
her mind, her
that trip.
mindset is so different from compared to what I had.
A grown woman.
That's
A
my
woman.
niece. That's my
And
niece.
she
I don't know
gave,
if I
she
Her
said
gives
that.
me,
mindset
she
totally
gives me,
different.
she gives me
12
genuine
times.
love that I never had, and I was scared. I was literally, I told my
Like,
best
you
friend, I
come
was
from
scared.
Hey,
I said,
Rick, I love
I said,
he makes
I kept asking, I said, yo, where you come from? I said, where you come from? She like, what you mean? I said, cause I never had this before. Always thought I had it with my past, but not like this.
You actually seen the light.
right?
You actually seen your
And you
prayer.
felt
Yeah, that's
it.
my partner. That's my
You
buddy.
seen your
And you
prayer.
felt
Yeah,
it.
that's my partner
You
right
felt
there.
that friendship. that
Yeah,
you need.
exactly.
Same
That's
thing here.
it.
Same thing y'all did. Same thing we did.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
take a
it.
trip to Vegas.
Yeah.
We sat there in that hotel room. We in Vegas and we sit in a hotel room sipping and talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so content, so
And what
happy,
makes
Yeah.
it better,
and
her
everything
family.
everything went out on
Y'all,
the
And
table.
y'all
I
makes
had
it a lot better because y'all make the transition so much easier because y'all open up with
yeah.
love.
And I had to because he like you're so strong, you this, you that, and then at the time me meeting him, I'm in my transition of building. Can we talk? You know, this is my dream. This is my vision. This is where I'm at with it. And he like, okay. And it was never, you shouldn't do that. And what you doing that for?
He
It
backed
ain't
you.
paying. It was always, I
Support.
got you. I'm gonna support you. It was always this.
Yeah.
There you go.
You
You
know what I'm
can't
saying?
beat that.
Make it happen.
It was always that. And so that day in Vegas, when I was pouring out to him, I was crying because I had to tell him. I have always walked that path where I had to battle my daughter's father's girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to always battle the dude that I dealt with, baby mamas. Who in the fuck?
You was always that girl.
Who in the fuck gonna stand up for me and say you wrong?
Yeah.
You understand? Like she is not that type of woman. She is a real genuine woman. She's a real genuine person.
Right.
Hell, she can help you. Like I will help you with some shit.
Gotcha.
Even before I knew you.
You helping
Remember I
me
told
now.
you, like, I used to
Huh?
always see you.
I say you helping me now.
Yeah,
I
that
appreciate
girl.
it.
That girl, period.
So it, and it was just. But when I poured out to him on what I was looking for, somebody to back. Stop making excuses for your baby mama.
So
Stop
is
making excuses for your girlfriend.
so
'Cause
is that
it's an
what got
excuse.
that? So is that what got that chicken and dickin'?
No, we had the chicken and dickin' before
Oh,
then.
okay. I was
Nope.
asking.
We're running out of time here.
So the moral of the story is, and the whole podcast is, we all have baggage, and you're gonna meet people, whether it's from family, whether it's
Friends,
from friends, or whether
relationships.
it's relationship. We all got it. You cannot expect somebody to help you unpack your baggage, somebody
You
to
gotta unpack it
understand
first.
your baggage, but you're not willing to understand nobody else's baggage
Yeah.
and their bullshit. We all come with bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that straight up.
Yeah.
As I'm a certified life coach strategist. You hear me? Not even just because of what I went to school for, but because the people that I have came across, the people that I have talked to out of life experience. And that's where I got my most experience in is just what I've been through in life and the people that I have talked to is real out here. So again, stop thinking everybody gotta bow you and show you something first before you show them something. It don't work like that. The same way you want somebody to understand your baggage and understand you, period, and what you come through, what you come with, you have to be willing to be open minded for what they come with. Now, granted, everybody not supposed to be in your suitcase. Everybody not supposed to be in your luggage. You're not supposed to open that suitcase up to any and everybody because then you add more shit on top of your shit. You understand?
Cause I'll
So
burn your ass up.
you gonna burn them up out.
Hey, just set it on fire. Leave that suitcase where it's at.
So
It's too much baggage. I can't deal with it.
right,
It's too
and
much.
that's again from a man's perspective. So from a woman's perspective, ladies, be mindful, be understanding, and have patience. And if you get rid of a certain amount of baggage before you meet that new friend, that new man, dealing with another family member because another family member then burnt you, understand you could never hold a individual accountable for something else that somebody else did done. Real. What? Because Rayvon had already said he just gonna burn up the
No,
suitcase.
let me just say this though, for real. Like, cause I know a lot of females. Don't let a man think that your kids are baggage. Your kids are your kids.
Good point. Good point.
They are a part of you. They're not baggage. They are part of you. So if they can't accept your kids, keep it moving. That's a straight red flag. That's a stop sign.
There you go.
Stop doing that. Like,
Stop
that's crazy.
sign, do not
Stop
enter.
selling for that.
All that
Men
shit.
too. Men too, because you got
If
some
you're a
women.
single father and a woman comes to you and be like, "Oh, you got kids?"
I don't like
Nah,
no, not even that.
no,
She'll
that's
deal with
crazy.
you, but it's she'll deal with you. But when that weekend when you got your
Shika and
kids,
Dicka and keep it moving.
shika and dicka.
Shika
That's the
and
new one.
Dicka.
Sugar and
That's that thug passion talking.
I think it's time to end this.
So we're gonna end it, but real, what is it that you gotta say
Producer
to the
cut.
people?
And that's what I got to say because y'all done got off the chain. Y'all.
Oh,
Hey,
chicken and dickin'. If they're chicken and dickin',
oh my God.
dismiss
This
them.
this is what happy hour does.
Oh my God.
Hey, but we all about keeping it real, right?
That's
August
right.
the 1st, y'all.
Keep it
August
real
the
and keep
1st.
it
August
raw.
the 1st.
Yeah.
6335. Be there. Come out and support the Gospel Expo too. And I appreciate Can We Talk.
From 3 to
Okay.
5:30. Or I'm gonna say 3 to 6. Cause one thing about us, we show up late and want to leave late.
That's
You're
the
right
black
about
folks.
that.
We never on time, baby.
It's just in our culture, but it's all a beautiful thing. As long as we're getting together, we're rejoicing,
That's right.
and we're doing what makes our
Yeah.
community better.
Do it for
And
the culture.
that's right. And another thing, don't forget to describe. Don't forget to subscribe to the
What
YouTube
happened?
channel Raw Wisdom.
You ain't going nowhere,
Subscribe.
bro.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel Raw Wisdom. We will post it and be a friend, tell a friend, share it. And again, thank you all that come on each and every Wednesday and the ones that's coming on now. We appreciate you. And again, you are more than welcome to inbox me, Real Rayvon, on Facebook and let us know your thoughts and also let us know what's on your mind so we can discuss it so you can get a point of view and we might just solve your problem. You better get this free advice. So again, thank you. Don't forget Sunday, the
Ain't gonna be free
expo.
much longer.
It sure ain't. Don't come for me when it's boom, 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 bam, and I ain't got
We
time.
can't help you, baby.
But anyways,
Y'all have a
again,
good night.
it's a blessing. Thank y'all for chiming in. We appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Happy hour. We'll continue to 8 o'clock.
9 to 10 for me.
All right. Love is
Love y'all.
love
Be
and real
good.
is real.
Peace.
Peace.